internet of value at Ripple, we're thinking much bigger than just cross-border payments. It's kind of like Amazon with rare books in the early days, just this market happens to be a $10 trillion market.
We are at a historic turning point.
Said in the past that you are doing for money what email did for communication.
Moving the whole revolution forward.
Take on it.
There's trillions of dollars parked around the world.
XRP.
Is there a possibility that Ripple could take over Swift one day?
Well,
welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of 24 Hours Crypto. Let's get right into today's video. If you could please just watch one video from start to finish, I want it to be this one. I don't want you to miss this because it is so important. In a moment, I'm going to play an episode that we aired 1 year ago today, okay, titled BlackRock and Ripple are silently collaborating on tokenizing real-world assets. XRP must be used. This is January 22nd, 2024. Today is January 23rd, 2025. A year has gone past, and you will not believe what was said in this video and what is happening right now. Like, I couldn't breathe because I was like, no freaking way. At the time, XRP was at 52 cents. But first, let's set the tone and listen to what Larry Fink, BlackRock, said today.
As a huge believer of crypto and blockchain and tokenization, I want the SEC to rapidly approve the tokenization of bonds and stocks. I want the SEC to rapidly approve the tokenization of bonds and stocks.
He wants tokenization now. And guess what? They're going to get it in 2025. And in today's episode, you are going to understand it to the fullest degree and why XRP is going to play a crucial role within the infrastructure. You even have Trump coming out here and saying they're going to make, America the leader in AI and crypto.
Make the United States a manufacturing superpower and the world capital of artificial intelligence and crypto. And the world capital of artificial intelligence and crypto.
And Ripple is going to be massive in America. It is going to be like that American company that is going to dwarf Bitcoin, and it's going to have more utility than Bitcoin. And for the individuals that are joining us new to this ecosystem, just understand that XRP is Bitcoin 2.0, but they did it in a more coordinated approach where they got everybody involved. They're going to create a level playing field, and then they're going to roll out the infrastructure, and XRP is going to be the gasoline to this whole car, you want to call it, right? So here's the thing. So Davos is going on right now in Switzerland. I'm going to play a little clip of Larry Fink. Okay, he was approached by journalists. I'll play the full, it's like a 9-minute video of Larry Fink getting followed. I'm only going to play maybe 2-3 minutes of it at the end of this video, but here's a little teaser.
BlackRock really is the opposite of Donald Trump in so many ways. You're authoritarian, you're anti-populist, you're top-down. Are you going to change it all in light of the U.S. presidency? How is Donald Trump, have you talked to Donald Trump since he was elected? Is the World Economic Forum a counterpoint to Donald Trump?
It's incredible. I mean, they asked him a lot of questions, and I'll play that at the end of today's episode. But ladies and gentlemen, I want you guys to strap in. This video only had about 10,000 views at the time. Okay, 11,000 views. It's pretty much nobody has seen this, and if you guys have seen it, you definitely don't remember it. But the information that was shared in this video, my goodness. That's all I could say, and I want you guys to please just stick to the very end, listen to it, and I want your opinions in the comments down below. And guess what? $100 XRP is going to happen 100%. It logically has to happen. That's the thing. It's a math-based currency, and if you want to scale the system, if you want to do what they're actually trying to do, the value of XRP has to go to $100. And only a handful of individuals understand that, and we have been very well educated on this channel. So ladies and gentlemen, please, for the love of God, share this with everybody, because this time next year, January 23rd, 2026, things are gonna be completely different. Completely different. XRP sitting at $3.12. Listen, it's gonna be nowhere near that value in January 23rd, 2026, and that's less than 365 days away. And now let's proceed into the video, and I'm not gonna lie, it's a little bit sad. Just the way I was trying to, get everybody, trying to keep everybody going, because a lot of people were discouraged of XRP at the time, and a lot of FUD was going on, and we had to tunnel vision and filter out the BS, and that's what we do best on this channel. Take a listen.
A lot of people are feeling discouraged within the XRP community, but let me tell you one thing, do not feel discouraged. The asset you're holding, called XRP, is an asset for the enterprises. It's been long in the making. Since inception, it has been following regulatory guidelines. It is trying to set guardrails within the crypto sector. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode. The videos that we make every day on this channel are gonna be monumental looking back on it years from now. Double digits, triple digits is gonna happen 100%. And in today's video, I'm gonna show you what's going on behind the scenes with tokenization and how Larry Fink, CEO of BlackRock, and Jamie Dimon are leaning towards tokenization. And let me show you one thing. Ripple has been the backbone for real world assets being tokenized. This article, which we're gonna get into back from 2021, talking about evolving RippleNet for a tokenized future. This has been long in the making. But first, take a listen to what Larry Fink and Jamie Dimon said here.
We believe the next step going forward will be the tokenization of financial assets. And that means every stock, we would have instantaneous settlement. Think about all the costs of settling bonds and stocks. But if you had a tokenization, everything would be immediate. And so we believe this is a technological transformation for financial assets.
There's a cryptocurrency which might actually do something. Think of a cryptocurrency as an embedded smart contract in it, and then we can use it, buy and sell real estate and move data. That may have value.
The idea of tokenizing.
Tokenizing things that you do something with.
So you could create these tokenized assets, but you got to find a way to move it. Listen to what they said back in 2021, preparing the enterprise for the crypto future. Ripple is evolving. We're expanding from a cross-border payments network to a platform providing tokenized services that will bring crypto capabilities to the enterprise and prepare them for a future where crypto is front and center. Okay, this is for enterprises. And this PDF, this presentation that was put together by Dilip Rayo to the IMF, they're talking about XRP is the first enterprise-ready digital assets built with security, scalability, and compliance in mind back in 2018. And a lot of people don't understand that when you're bringing in a tokenized future, and you're going to integrate it with blockchain technology, that technology itself, that asset itself being utilized within financial infrastructures needs regulatory certainty and clarity. And that is why Ripple and XRP are almost at the finish line. XRP, not a security. But overall, the whole lawsuit hasn't ended yet. Okay, let's continue on to what it said. It's a matter of when, not if, crypto will play an integral role in the future of financial services. I mean, that is just such a bullish statement to make back in 2021, and everything that has been going on for the past decade within Ripple and regulatory agencies across the world. I mean, a massive, massive move is due in 2024. I mean, just take a look at this. Jamie Dimon talked about real estate.
And then we can use it, buy and sell real estate and move data, tokenizing things that you do something with.
Ripple to showcase real estate asset tokenization solution. They're piloting this, and this was published last year. With real world asset tokenization predicted to be a multi-trillion-dollar industry by 2030, tokenizing commodities such as real estate is gaining traction with the financial services and government sectors as a core use case. And if you guys remember, take a listen to what David Schwartz says here about tokenization and when he sees it coming. I mean, they all know it's coming. And then we're going to play another video by Jeremy Allaire pretty much saying it's going to happen this year. We are going to see real world assets be tokenized this year.
As real world asset tokenization projects grow, I think the XRP ledger is going to be a really good platform for them to launch on, particularly because of the low fees and because of the integration with the DEX, with the proximity to sort of the movement of funds. The ability, if someone's going to buy, what do you want to do with a real world tokenized asset? You want to buy it, you want to sell it, you want to hold it, you want to transfer it. And if you want to buy it and sell it, you want to be able to do that with whatever asset is convenient for you. You don't want to tie, if you tokenize some sort of debt, like you don't want to tie it to US dollars because then that limits access to it to people who have sort of proximity to US dollars. One of the things the XRP ledger is good for is giving you sort of proximity to many different assets, and that exchange is seamlessly built in. So I think that's going to make, that's one of the many reasons why the XRP ledger is going to be a good place to launch tokenized real world assets. I think we'll see that in the next year, year and a half.
And so, you know, when Larry Fink gets on television the next day and says, this is just the tipping point. This is the tipping point towards tokenization. The tokenization of financial assets broadly and of other types of property is going to change the way the financial industry works. It's going to, you know, change access to finance and financial products and other things, which I deeply believe. You know, tokenization is going to be coming on in a significant way, and that we're going to see some of the very, very biggest asset issuers in the world issuing tokenized versions of those assets this year. And so that's significant.
And don't forget, back in 2021, Ripple announced, and don't forget, back in 2021, Ripple funded $250 million to pretty much work on tokenization projects, NFTs. Who else is doing that? Who else is doing that? I believe Ripple has the strongest balance sheets as one in the crypto sector. I mean, like, people are not ready for what's to come. And here's an updated article from Ripple, The Tokenization Revolution. This was published August 24th, 2023. Listen to what they said here. Additionally, tokenization can significantly reduce transaction costs as well as intermediary costs like management fees and insurance.
Settlement, think about all the costs of settling bonds and stocks.
Digital assets are also much better suited for programmability and automation than traditional assets. And the underlying blockchain technology ensures full transparency and immutability of the ownership and exchange of tokenized assets. And now, to wrap up the video, I want to show you how big this market is, and this is just scratching the surface. The $370 trillion benchmark challenge, this was published on the website. This is back from 2018, but this is still very valuable because that 370 trillion number is much higher right now. And I'm going to show you some of the problems that we're addressing, and some of those problems are still a problem. And the solution is going to be blockchain technology, and that is why Ripple joined ISDA along with a couple other crypto companies. Listen to what they said here. What are these issues? The outstanding notional exposure is estimated at $370 trillion, spread over derivatives, bonds, loans, and other instruments. Liquidity is another issue. More specifically, the need to establish derivatives markets in the new risk-free rates. Okay, risk-free rates and enhanced liquidity. Let's go ahead and break that down for you. Using XRP for enhanced liquidity. XRP can increase the turnover of financial instruments, enhancing overall market liquidity. XRP is very useful for international derivatives and bond markets, where transactions often involve multiple currencies and jurisdictions. XRP lowers the costs, and that will encourage more market participation, thereby increasing liquidity. And now covering XRP and risk-free rates derivatives markets. For derivatives, especially those shifting to risk-free rates, the movement of collateral is crucial. XRP can facilitate quicker and more efficient transfers of collateral across borders, enhancing the efficiency of these markets. XRP can provide a medium for quick and cost-effective liquidity management which is essential for the growth and stability of these new derivative products. And of course, we need to counter in risk management. The XRP ledger provides a transparent and immutable ledger which can aid in better risk assessment and management for the vast array of financial instruments. Faster settlements mean reduced counterparty risk, as the time between transactions agreement and settlement is minimized. And to put the icing on the cake, it always comes down to regulatory certainty, regulatory assurance. Any solution involving XRP must navigate the complex regulatory environment of the global financial markets. For XRP to effectively address these issues, it would require a widespread adoption by financial institutions, markets, and regulators. And guess what? It has all that. It has financial institutions, it's open to the markets, and it's got the regulators on their boat. Integrating XRP into the existing financial infrastructure would be a significant technical and logical undertaking. While XRP can enhance liquidity and efficiency, it's important to ensure that it does not introduce new systemic risk into the financial system. And, what are the odds in terms of having systemic risk? Ripple and its digital asset XRP actually, they reduce systemic risk. Remember Sandy O'Connor in yesterday's video? She's a part of the FDIC and she is looking over a systemic resolution. It's all in the making. And Ripple is, working on many products that we don't know about. I mean, just take a listen to Brad Garlinghouse here trying to not say anything.
And what are the areas that interest you then?
I was thinking about being your wardrobe consultant. No, I'm not going to announce the world, the key areas, but.
And there's a lot of non-disclosure agreements out there that we still don't know about. But just to wrap up the video, I just want to say, don't get distracted. If you guys are on Twitter, go ahead and follow me on Twitter. I do tweet from time to time, but do not feel discouraged. I see a lot of individuals that have been in this sector for a very long time just talking about, we were waiting for the SEC case and we got XRP deemed not a security, and what's going on, what's taking so long, if I bought Solana, if I bought Dogecoin, if I bought this, if I bought that, all these people are making money. Honestly, you got to be kidding me. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. I've said that from day one. You need to diversify. You are your own financial advisor. Financial advisors at the banks don't do shit. They have individuals for them that run reports and they just do it. Do your own research. We are going through a once in a lifetime opportunity where you have the opportunity to change your life and get into this crypto sector ground zero. We are at $1.2 trillion and you need to wake the F up. This is for everybody. This goes for, I know this market is going to go to 20 trillion, 30 trillion, 40 trillion. Stop worrying about these short-term gains and look at the long run. I don't understand what people don't see in that vision. But again, I don't see these individuals. We're all behind screens going back and forth. But I can assure you, I sleep very well at night because I know the content that I put out on a daily basis. I don't do this to provide hopium. I'm not delusional. I don't do this for money. Some of these videos, I make $40, $40 for some of these videos that I upload. They take a lot of time and effort. And if you guys want to do your own research and put out content, I would like you guys to try and, get the word out there. It is a lot of time consuming to make it very understandable to the receiver like you guys, or vice versa if I'm on the other end. But just know, this is exactly what I mean. I can't even speak. This is going to be uncut, raw, unfiltered. Truly, I don't know what to say to these individuals, but I can assure you that there is zero doubt in my mind that we will not see a double-digit XRP and a triple-digit XRP. I mean, if you're 85 to 90, you know, there might be a little bit of a risk that you might not see $100 per XRP, but look, let's get real. Work on yourself. Go to the gym. You gotta stay fit. We're going into a new era of world where if you do not have money, you are gonna be screwed. And it may sound a little harsh, but we are gonna be up against AI. Your future boss might be AI. The world is changing fast. Ford, the car company, filed a patent where if you don't pay your car fees, your monthly fees, it'll start playing music to distract you. It'll shut off the AC. And the final end game is the car will drive itself back to the dealership if you don't make your payments. Like, things are going to get very big, and there's going to be a huge wealth gap. The individuals that missed out on crypto, you're going to miss out. It's unfortunate, but everybody that's tuning in, you know the world is going through a significant change right now, and you can't even ignore that. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I do appreciate every single one of you guys just covering just the tip of the iceberg. I'm sorry, this was a little rant at the end about Ford, but the world is changing, and I just want everybody to be prepared. Why do you think these billionaires, why do you think they have bunkers? For what? So they could go there once a year and hang out? No, because there's always an agenda. It's not a conspiracy. There's always been an agenda with these guys. And the agenda, on a side note, directs to 2024, 2025, 2027, 2028, to be a very, very monumental shift in this whole crypto ecosystem and the financial ecosystem. And it is your responsibility to do your own research and see how you can make a couple bucks. With that being said, I do appreciate every single one of you guys. I love you guys very much. Everything's going to be okay. Like I said, we are going to look back at these times and we're going to laugh. We're going to laugh. We're going to say, do you remember the time it was at 53 cents? I'm going to wrap it up. We'll be back with another video.
BlackRock really is the opposite of Donald Trump in so many ways. You're authoritarian, you're anti-populist, you're top-down. Are you going to change it all in light of the U.S. presidency? How is Donald Trump, have you talked to Donald Trump since he was elected? Is the World Economic Forum a counterpoint to Donald Trump? Why are you running away from simple questions? Just answer a question. Have you talked to President Trump yet? Why are your bodyguards pushing away journalists, Mr. Fink?
They're simple questions. Is it that hard to answer a question that you need bodyguards and to swerve through traffic? Is the next 4 years going to be bad for business with Donald Trump in charge? Is peace the last thing you want on this world?
Which makes more money for you, war in Ukraine or peace in Ukraine? Ezra Levant's my name, Mr. Fink.
Did you just take a photo of you?
Am I supposed to be scared? Is that a threat, Mr. Fink?
Are you used to bullying your way through life?
No.
What? Is that how you've lived your entire life without having... Look at this. Don't push back, mate. Don't push me, bro. Don't push me.
When was the last time you answered a question that you didn't know was coming? Why are you so unaccountable? Isn't that what you love about the World Economic Forum? You control everything.
Why do you think you deserve so much power? Hey, Avi Yemeni, should I be scared now?
Which of your former directors do you want to run Canada? Mark Carney or Chrystia Freeland?
Don't push me, bro. What? What are you getting violent for, man? I could push just like you can, man. Look at these thugs.
We started building RippleNet with the thesis that crypto liquidity would eventually be able to support robust global payments, large payments. RippleNet was designed so that customers seeing the benefits of our fiat-based network could flip the switch to ODL once the market was mature enough. And this is exactly what's happening. Flip the switch. I think what we're building has, it's solving a real problem. And I think all of the tokens, my advice to anybody would be, understand the utility. If there's real utility and there's real value being delivered to a real customer, there will be value in the token.